That was the first time I'd actually been to Newcastle.
You can see a changing world.
It has a certain ambience that you wouldn't expect to find.
Got a very futuristic feel.
You don't know quite what's going to happen next.
CodeWorks has got a great reputation for bringing people together across the region and nationally. Thinking Digital is them working internationally to bring together a very relevant but very eclectic mix of people, and that's what makes the conference so exciting.
There's something that kind of touches in the architecture other cities in other parts of the world.
The Baltic itself, it's like an industrial cathedral. It really looks quite amazing and quite stunning.
The Sage, which has appeared from nowhere and is iconic. And it was a wonderful setting for a different kind of conference, vibrant, new, modern, of its time.
They made a great effort in bringing people from around the world, which made a big difference.
An amazing eclectic mix of people and sort of almost kind of quixotic combination of subjects.
We go to a lot of conferences and you tend to get into a treadmill of the same people talking about the same stuff. What came out from the Thinking Digital programme was I wanted to see all of the speakers because they were really interesting.
It's about stimulating not just your digital thinking, but your thinking.
Things which can spark ideas within you. Tara Hunt, who ran a very interesting session and highly interactive.
Jonathan Harris's talk on the way he'd used data, dull, boring statistical data, and presented it in beautiful ways.
Aubrey de Grey's speech, about the fact that we could live almost indefinitely.
Greg Dyke was fantastic, the fake Steve Jobs, hilarious, and the slow movement one.
Ray Kurzweil was fantastic because this 3D technology for broadcast was pretty unique.
The fabulous lady who talked about people's sex lives and how they behaved, to Matt Locke talking about TV and digital issues.
It was very well laid out and that you could socialise and also mix with people.
I met everybody that I needed to network with, which that right off the bat, that makes it worth the price right there for me. Probably saved me 30 trips, which is a wonderful time machine to be able to do all that work in one place.
They went from quite local to international, both on stage and off stage. They went from the very large, the big companies like Microsoft and Cisco, to the very small and perfect.
You've got academics, you've got artists. Nokia was there and Motorola was there and the BBC.
I made some new contacts, particularly in the VC community. It had a very broad appeal. I found that it wasn't just a particular type.
They were a very well-informed and opinionated crowd, which was fun.
It was useful for senior executives and CEOs.
I met some of the people I met at other conferences and a lot of new faces.
My personal take on the strengths of the conference, I would say its size. It was small enough yet approachable enough to be of value to me, and certainly to the people I spoke to. It was much more user-friendly.
Very provocative in many ways, in its style, in the types of presenters that were present. There was a really good interaction between the audience and the speakers.
There's a real vibe of things happening there.
It's TED for the northeast of England.
It's an incredible privilege to be bombarded by really, really good speakers and good presentations in rapid succession on a wide variety of subjects.
Go and learn about the things which you think you know but you don't really understand, because that's where that conference is. It's kind of beyond the cutting edge, and that's what makes it so interesting to me.
Getting a vision of where the industry might be in 5 years is one of the trickiest things to do. And Thinking Digital is the kind of conference where you can actually get a really good idea what people are working on, what they're passionate about, where they think the future might be going.
Go and get your head shaken up.